In a world shaped by chakra, some abilities are so rare, they become legend. What if Naruto Uzumaki, the child of prophecy, inherited one of the most powerful Kekkei Genkai in shinobi history? What if Naruto had wood release, the power once wielded by the first Hokage now in the hands of the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails? How much it would affect Naruto's life? Let's see. Welcome to Sage What Ifs, where we create the what if videos of Naruto. Hello guys, this is the 7th part of the series What If Naruto Had Wood Style. Naruto and Hinata was in front of Tonari Otsutsuki. Tonari's eyes were changing. Go Hinata, break that tensai eye, let me handle him, Naruto said to Hinata. Tonari headed towards Naruto, who was angry. He attacked on Naruto, but Naruto punched him so hard that he flew 100 meters away from there. Then Naruto first went towards Hinata to see if she has broken the tensai. Hinata charged her twin lion fist and attacked on that tensai eyes, but it was not enough to break the tensai eye. Hinata, infuse me with your chakra, Naruto said to Hinata. Hinata did that, and then Naruto and Hinata together attacked on that tensai eye and then broke that eye. On the other side, Tonari's Tensegan was fully awakened and he went into the 6 paths form. Naruto sensed that. Hinata, go towards Neji and others, let me handle him first, Naruto said to Hinata. Hinata left from there towards Neji. Hinata saw Hanabi with Neji. Hinata, she has not her eyes. Yes, elder brother, because Tonari had taken her eyes, Hinata told Hinata. Where is Naruto? Neji asked. He told me to come to you, he must be gone to fight with Tonari to take Hanabi's eyes back, Hinata said. On the other side, Naruto went towards Tonari and then the fight between Tonari and Naruto started. Naruto was faster than Tonari. Naruto's punches were so hard that Tonari was flying back from there because the impact of Naruto's punches. On the earth, moon wall falling on the earth, and shinobi village, Kakashi was talking to 5 Cage. Itachi, Sasuke, Might Guy and Obito all were protecting the village from the meteors heading towards the Leaf Village. Raikage was talking about to blow up the moon. On the other side, on the moon, Tonari created a ghetto statue-like statue made up of rocks. Naruto, let me handle this, Kurama said to Naruto. Kurama came out of Naruto and then Naruto gave him the wood armor and then Kurama went to fight against that giant statue. Naruto, we don't have enough time. The moon started falling again on the earth, Shikamaru told Naruto. Naruto, enter the Sage mode and KCM2. Sage Art Gracious Deity Gates, Naruto said, and the sealed Tonari's movement with the help of those deity gates. And then Naruto said. Sage Art Deep Forest Emergence Binding. Naruto created so many trees, there all were binding Tonari with their roots, and Naruto started absorbing chakra from Tonari. In few minutes Naruto absorbed all the chakra from Tonari and then took out Hanabi's eyes from him sockets and then gave them to Hanabi and transplanted them and healed her. So that she can use her Byakugan again. Naruto released Tonari. Don't think I have only those eyes, I will not leave you like this, Tonari said to Naruto. And then so many Byakugan eyes started coming towards him and started sticking to his body. Naruto saw that Tonari was going towards the artificial sun on the moon. He was going to absorb all the energy from that. Naruto, he is absorbing so much energy from the sun, at this rate he will die, blast and moon will be destroyed, Shikamaru said to Naruto. Yes, I know, Naruto said. Naruto created wood branches and caught Tonari's leg and pulled him towards himself and then absorbed all the energy from him and then punched him so hard that he flew towards a cliff and got injured badly. How he is so strong, Tonari was thinking in his mind. All the Byakugan eyes went towards the moon after this and Tonari fell on the ground. Naruto went towards Tonari and said, if the moon will fall on the earth again I will destroy the whole moon, Naruto said to Tonari. Naruto, you didn't even let me had any fun, Kurama said to Naruto. Yeah, sorry about that, but Shikamaru told me that we didn't have so much time. Shikamaru has seen that moon stopped falling on the earth. Kurama, write it on the surface that mission is accomplished. I am not good at calligraphy, you want me to write on the moon, Kurama said to Naruto. Yeah, sorry about that, but our written words will not be visible on earth, so I was asking you, Naruto said to Kurama. After that they went back to their village and Naruto started learning about more thing, and then few months later Naruto has become the 7th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. Naruto changed so many things after becoming Hokage. Hyuga clan changed their main and branch family system. Neji has become the next clan head. Itachi has become the clan head of the Uchiha clan to represent a clan of the Hidden Leaf even when there were no so much members of the Uchiha clan. Sasuke got married to Sakura and Shikamaru with Temari of the Hidden Sand. The life was going all good. Naruto had 2 kids in some next years, Boruto and Himawari. Neji used to train them both so that they can become strong. After 14 years of the Fourth Great Ninja War, the peace was maintained and they all were living in the harmony. The new generation only knew that Naruto was strong, but they didn't how strong he really was. This was the time for the Chunin exams, and Boruto has become stronger than in the original. He was learning to control the Jogan, but his taijutsu skills were very good. He learned few jutsus from Konohamaru. When a match was going on, Boruto was fighting when 3 Otsutsuki showed there. A shinobi attacked on them, but one of them, Momoshiki, main Otsutsuki of them, absorbed that jutsu and attacked back on the arena. Naruto flied towards Boruto and protect him. So talk, what do you want? Naruto asked. So you are the wood monster? Momoshiki asked Naruto. Yes, I am Naruto Uzumaki, Naruto said to Momoshiki. You know why we are here? Momoshiki said to Naruto. Yeah, Otsutsuki clan is possessed by evil, you must be here for chakra, Naruto said to Momoshiki. Naruto, who was hiding the Rinne Sharingan with the transformation, stopped hiding that and opened the Rinne Sharingan. Sasuke came towards Naruto. Naruto saw that Sasuke has come there already. Naruto summoned his pocket dimension there. Naruto, this was Kagaya's ability. How did you do that? Sasuke asked. We don't have time for this, just focus on the enemies. Choose one of them to fight against, Naruto said to Sasuke. Sasuke got ready to fight. Naruto entered the Kurama Chakra mode and then enter the Sage mode too. You shouldn't have come here, Naruto said to Momoshiki. Momoshiki attacked on Naruto, meanwhile Arashiki attacked on Sasuke. Kinshiki, the fat one of them, was helping Momoshiki to fight against Naruto. Naruto flied towards Kinshiki and punched him hard. Naruto's punch was so hard that even Kinshiki flew back few meters. And then Momoshiki attacked on Naruto. Naruto started dominating him so fast. Naruto was faster than Momoshiki. Naruto punched him, he flew back towards Kinshiki. He is strong, Lord Momoshiki, consume my chakra, Kinshiki said to Momoshiki. Momoshiki did it with his Rinnegan in the palms. Naruto noticed that Momoshiki had turned Kinshiki into the chakra fruit and gained his all the abilities. Naruto copied it with his Rinne Sharingan, and now he need to take the Rinnegan from Momoshiki to do the same thing. After getting fused with Kinshiki, Momoshiki attacked on Naruto, but Naruto was able to go on par with fused Momoshiki on his own, while Naruto was thinking about how will he be able to take Rinnegan from him. Naruto thought to seal his moments first, and then he thought that he will take the Rinnegan from Momoshiki. And then Naruto started paying attention at the fight fully. On the other side, Arashiki was going on par with Sasuke Uchiha. Arashiki was slightly stronger than Sasuke. On the other hand, Naruto deactivated the 20 times gravity seal on his body and then increased his speed. Naruto became faster than before and stronger than before. Naruto started dominating fused Momoshiki. Momoshiki even tried to attack on Naruto with the chakra rods, but Naruto dodged them too. Sage Art Gracious Deity Gates, Naruto said, and the Gracious Deity Gates fell on the ground from the sky. Sage Art Deep Forest Emergence Binding, Naruto said. So many tree roots came out of the ground and then started sealing his movements. Those tree roots and the Gracious Deity Gates started absorbing chakra from Momoshiki. Momoshiki was trying to absorbing chakra from the wood, so Naruto created the clones to maintain the Deep Forest Emergence. Naruto himself went towards Momoshiki so fast and then hold his one hand and then took out his Rinnegan from his hand. Momoshiki tried to turn Naruto into the chakra fruit from another hand, but clones bind his another hand with the wood binding. Naruto transplanted that Rinnegan in his palm and performed the technique he performed on Kinshiki. Naruto, after a minute of trying, turned fused Momoshiki into the chakra fruit and then ate that chakra fruit, but in his case Naruto didn't turn because he harmonizes all the chakra with his Sage Jutsu chakra. Naruto gained all the abilities of the Momoshiki because chakra fruit and chakra carry the abilities of a human or an Otsutsuki. Naruto's Rinne Sharingan started evolving, and Naruto, after eating Momoshiki's chakra fruit, went towards Arashiki, who was fighting with Sasuke. Naruto went towards him so fast, and then Naruto sealed him with Gracious Deity Gates and then sealed his movements with his Deep Forest Emergence. And then Naruto flied towards him and then turned him into the chakra fruit and then ate that chakra fruit too. Sasuke, you can go back to the village, continue what was going on, I will be back in a while, Naruto said to Sasuke. Naruto sat there and started merging that chakra into his own chakra and then started controlling that chakra into his own body. After controlling that chakra fully, since Naruto has Byakugan's chakra since from Kagaya and Momoshiki, and then Naruto got the Rinnegan chakra from Arashiki, so Naruto awakened the Jogan in his both the eyes and even his Rinne Sharingan evolved more. Naruto got both the Rinnegan in his eyes. Naruto went back to the Leaf Village and now his presence was like the Otsutsuki. Now Naruto holds multiple times of Kurama's chakra and his sage body and passive sage mode allows him to absorb chakra 10 times of more than on his base chakra. That gives Naruto more than 10 times of chakra Kagaya had. That means Naruto more than 10 times stronger than Kagaya herself. And now since he got the chakra of fused Momoshiki and Arashiki and both their abilities to Naruto had become even stronger than before. Sasuke was shocked to see Jogen in Naruto's eyes. Boruto saw Naruto had the Jogen in his eyes. How did you get the Jogen in your both the eyes? Boruto asked Naruto. Nothing, I just absorbed the chakra from those Otsutsuki, Naruto said. They still don't know how much chakra Naruto has. Naruto started teaching his kids Himawari and Boruto the skills. Even Boruto was once confused that how did he has more chakra than Elite Jonin. He asked her mother Hinata Hyuga that how he has so much amount of chakra. You are from Uzumaki clan Boruto and they are well known for the vast chakra reserves, Hinata said to Naruto. Really mom, his dad is really strong, Boruto asked. When your father was of your age he fought a tailed beast all by himself. And at the age of 16 he has surpassed the strongest shinobi of the history Hashirama Senju. And right now you can say that he is the strongest shinobi on this planet, even stronger than all the tailed beasts together, Hinata said to Naruto. And then you married him after he became the strongest shinobi of the history, Boruto said. No, I loved him even before that, Hinata said. Really mom, you loved daddy before then he became the strongest shinobi. Yes, I used to love him since I was a kid and I will always love him, Hinata said to them. No way mom, you loved him when he was a kid, Boruto said. Yes, I did when he was weaker than you, Hinata said to Boruto. That's amazing mom, but why did you marry that boring person, Boruto asked. He is not boring at all, he was the most smiling and funny person, Hinata said. I don't think that's true, Boruto said. Yes, he was, Hinata said. And then Naruto reached there. What is going on, Naruto asked. Nothing, we were just talking, Hinata said to Naruto and smiled towards him. Himawari went towards Naruto and then hugged him. Naruto picked Himawari up in his arms. So what you were talking about, Hima, Naruto asked. Big brother was saying that you are not cool, Himawari said. Really, you think so, Naruto asked. No dad, I didn't, don't lie, Hima. Boruto said he was scared. Don't lie, Boruto. Hima doesn't lie, Naruto said. And then Naruto sat beside them. So Boruto, why do you think I am not cool, Naruto asked. There is nothing like that, Boruto said. I was so cool that the most beautiful girl of the village used to love me, Naruto said. Hinata started blushing after that. What about your training, kids? Are you training properly, Naruto asked Boruto and Himawari. Yes, that's going well. We will go to Uncle Neji tomorrow. He is on a mission today, Hima said. That's good, I can help you today if you want, Naruto said. Really daddy, you will train with us, Hima said. Yes, Naruto said. Naruto went to start his training with his kids. Naruto taught them taijutsu. Naruto told Boruto about the lightning clones and then told him to go to library to learn new jutsus. After few days, when Naruto was in the Hokage office, his Konohamaru with his team Boruto, Mitsuki and Sarada was on a mission. Naruto was working in his office when he sensed the Otsutsuki presence somewhere outside the land of fire. That was so far, so Naruto just noticed a little presence. Naruto got confused why it was a little presence. Then Naruto entered the sage mode directly and then sensed that chakra from Leaf Village in the another country, and then Naruto sensed Boruto there too. What the hell is going on, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto teleported towards Boruto. Dad, what are you doing here? Boruto asked Naruto. I have sensed Otsutsuki chakra here, Naruto said to Boruto. But what were you doing here? Boruto asked. I was in my office when I sensed this chakra. What really can he sense this chakra that far? Boruto and Sarada were thinking in their minds. Is that for real, or he was just keeping an eye on, as Sarada were thinking in her mind. Naruto saw that a strong shinobi with mechanical arms was fighting against a boy from which Naruto was sensing Otsutsuki chakra. What the hell is happening here? Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto went between them. What's going on? Naruto asked. Who the hell are you, Boro, the person with mechanical arms, and Kawaki asked Naruto. I am Naruto Uzumaki, Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. Now tell me what the hell is going on, and you kid, you don't like an Otsutsuki, then how you are using the Otsutsuki chakra? Naruto asked. And then Naruto sensed Ishichi's Otsutsuki chakra from Kawaki. So you are vessel of an Otsutsuki? Naruto asked. Wait, how did he know? Kawaki was thinking in his mind. What, how did he know? Garo thought in his mind. Tell me what's going on here, why he is behind you, Naruto asked. Garo attacked on Naruto, but Naruto stopped him like nothing. So tell me, kid, why he wants you and why is he fighting you, Naruto asked. He is vessel, he belongs to Kara, he shouldn't be here, Garo said to Naruto. What about this Kara, Naruto asked. This is the group of powerful people and he is part of it because he is a vessel, Garo said to Naruto. Tell me, kid, is it right? Leave him, I will kill him and then we'll leave from here so far that they will not be able to find me, Kawaki said to Naruto. So you were running from them, Naruto asked. Yes, what else will I do? They want to take control over my body, why should I stay with them, Naruto said. You were right, I guess, why should you stay with them? So is he speaking truth, Naruto asked Garo. He is a vessel and now his body belongs to Lord Jigen, not him, Garo said to Naruto. So you want to take control of a kid's body when he doesn't want it to be happened? What is this for, Naruto asked. This is for the Kara, Garo said. So for your organization you want to sacrifice a kid, Naruto said. Naruto saw the dark energy in his body and then sensed his intentions too. Naruto pointed his hand into Garo's direction and turned him into the chakra fruit and then sealed that. Let's go, kids, it's time to leave from here, Naruto said to them. How about your mission, Konohamaru, Naruto asked. It's completed, Lord Hokage, Konohamaru said. Very well, then let's go to village. Come on, kid, you are coming with us, Naruto said to Kawaki. Kawaki didn't wanted to go with Naruto, but at the last moment he fell on the ground because of the weakness, cause he just used the level 2 karma. Naruto took him to leave hospital first and then he was waiting for him to wake up. When Kawaki woke up he saw Naruto was sitting there. Naruto called Inoichi to read his mind. Inoichi read her mind and then told everything to Naruto. So Naruto decided to adopt Kawaki. Naruto sent an Anbu to bring food for Kawaki. Then Naruto gave that food to Kawaki and after that Naruto took Kawaki towards his house. On the way Kawaki tried to sneak out from there but Naruto caught him so easily. Wherever Kawaki used to go Naruto used to catch him. Don't you think it is a waste of your time and energy when you try to run away from even after knowing that I can sense your chakra even in another country, Naruto said to Kawaki. Naruto picked Kawaki on his shoulder and took him to the house. Where Naruto saw that Neji was teaching Boruto and Himawari and Jiraiya was watching Boruto and Himawari training there. Hey Pervy, when did you come back, Naruto asked. Oh, I just reached here today. Watching them training, they are a lot like you, Jiraiya said to Naruto. Yes, because they are my kids, Naruto said. Naruto was happy to see Jiraiya with his kids. Can you train them, Naruto asked. Yeah, sure, I don't see why not, Jiraiya said. Really, Grandpa, will you train us, Boruto asked. Yes, I will train you because my students were always the strongest shinobi of their time and village, Jiraiya said. Really, Grandpa, Himawari asked. Yes, my first student was your grandfather Minato Namikaze. And then I trained 3 students from Hidden Rain village, they were strong. And then I trained your father and you know that he is the strongest shinobi of the history, all of that is because I trained him, Jiraiya said and laughed towards them. That's so cool, Grandpa, Himawari said. Himawari was playing with Jiraiya. And Jiraiya too was happy with those kids, he always liked kids. Naruto reached into the house where he saw Sunday came to meet him too. Hey Granny Tsunade, when did you came back to the village, Naruto asked. I came here 2 days before. I haven't seen you since last so much time, so I wanted to see you, Tsunade said to Naruto. You really have become so much responsible, Naruto, Tsunade said. Naruto smiled towards him. They talked to each other that day. Obito had become the chief of Anbu. Itachi was happy too with his life and family. Sarada used to train with him. Itachi used to do some missions for the Leaf Village. Naruto was in a training ground, was training Boruto, Kawaki and Himawari when Naruto sensed an evil chakra out of the Hidden Leaf Village. It was Delta's chakra. She went towards Naruto. Naruto, I have sensed a new chakra in the Leaf Village. Ino told Naruto about this. Yeah, I have sensed that too, Naruto said to Ino. Now Delta was standing in front of Naruto. She was asking Kawaki to go back with her. Hey, what the hell are you doing in my village, Naruto said to Delta. I don't need someone's permission to go anywhere, Delta said to Naruto. Do you really think like that? But let me tell you, it is my village, not yours, and I am the Hokage of this village, so you will have to ask me first before coming into my village, Naruto said to Delta. I am not here for you, Delta said to Naruto. I am here for Kawaki, Delta said. Forget about him, I have adopted him, he is my son now, and if you dare to come back to the Leaf again you will lose your life, Naruto said to Delta. Do you really think you can win against me, Delta said to Naruto. You really think you have any chance against me? Don't you know about me? I am Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto said to Delta. I have heard a lot about you, then why don't I check your skills? Delta said to Naruto. Are you kidding me? Naruto said to Delta. What the hell do you think to yourself? Delta said to Naruto. Let me show you who am I, Naruto said to Delta. Sage art wood style wood forest, Naruto said, and covered the whole ground with the trees and trapped her with the tree roots. She was trying to break those roots. Before she can do it, Naruto sealed her with the gracious deity gates, and then Naruto was heading towards Delta when she attacked on Himawari, but Kawaki took that attack on his hand. Naruto saw that, and this made Naruto so angry. You tried to attack on my kids. The fact is, Naruto has already sensed that she was about to attack, but he was thinking that she will attack on him. This is why Naruto didn't counter that attack. Naruto flied towards her so fast and unsealed her movements, and then he beat her so badly with his brute punch. Naruto injured her very badly. She even tried to attack on Naruto with her laser from her eyes, but Naruto dodged them so fast and nearly killed her. Now you made me angry, and now I will look for all the Kara members now, and then I will kill them all. I have had enough of you, Naruto said to Delta, and then turned her into the chakra fruit and then stored her chakra too. Naruto healed Kawaki's hand, but he lost his right arm permanently. And then Naruto took him to the lab where scientist of the Leaf Village created a prosthetic arm for him, and then Naruto stick that arm with Kawaki's arm with him own chakra. Naruto, after Kawaki got healed, took Kawaki to the Kara base, where Naruto sensed Ten Tails chakra, Jigen Code Demon, and Ida's chakra too. How did I not sense this chakra before? Naruto was thinking. Naruto was not able to sense that chakra because Amato created a Otsutsuki level barrier there so that nobody can sense that chakra. So Kawaki, why don't you go home now? Naruto said to Kawaki. They are so strong, Kawaki said to Naruto. They may be strong but not stronger than your father, Naruto said to Kawaki, and then teleported him to his home. What the hell, where is Dad? Boruto asked Kawaki. Father had gone to destroy the Gara, Kawaki said to Boruto. Who are you talking about? I am asking you about Dad. And who are you talking about? Boruto said. Wait a minute, did you just said father to Dad? Boruto asked. I don't know, what should I do? Kawaki said, and left from there. It's good, Kawaki, that you care about your father. You can say it because he has already called you son, Hinata said to Kawaki. I will be in my room, mother, Kawaki nervously said to Hinata, and left from there. I will call you when the dinner will be ready, son, Hinata said to Kawaki. Kawaki had tears in his eyes. In his whole life he never gets that much love. On the other side, Naruto was in front of the 10 Tails. Then Jigen reached there, and then there came Boro Demon and Ada. So you were just 4, what about others? Naruto asked. According to my son, there should be some more, Naruto said. I just have killed 2 only, and you are not left only 4. The group with only 4 people is not a group, Naruto said. Don't take us lightly, we are the strongest here, Boro said to Naruto. You really think you are the strongest here? Naruto said. Then why don't you attack on me then? Naruto said. At first Boro attacked on Naruto. Naruto dodged his attack like nothing. Sage art, Naruto said, and then enter the sage mode. Sage art, gracious deity gates, Naruto said, and then first sealed Boro there, and then Naruto attacked on Ada and Demon, sealed them both. And then only 1 left there. So you are the strongest here, Naruto said to Jigen. And then Jigen ran towards Naruto so fast. Naruto dodges his attack and then hit him so hard. Naruto created 3 clones and then turned all those 3 into the chakra fruit. What the hell, how can he do it? Demon can transfer any attack back on someone, then how he can do it? Jigen was thinking in his mind. All those clone went back towards the real Naruto, gave him the chakra fruit, and then Naruto sealed them, and then Naruto's clones attacked on Jigen. And Naruto himself went towards the 10 Tails and then turned that into the chakra fruit. What the hell is this? He turned the 10 Tails into the chakra fruit directly, Jigen was thinking in his mind. Do hell with it, Jigen was thinking in his mind. Naruto sealed that chakra fruit too, and then Naruto went towards the Jigen. Naruto deactivated the gravity seals and then moved so fast towards Jigen. Jigen attacked on Naruto with the chakra rods. Naruto dodged them so easily, and then Naruto punched him so hard that he flew back 100 meters back from there. Because of that noise, Amato came there too. Code came there too. So you decided to come here? I was thinking that, when will you come here? Naruto said to Jigen. And then Jigen came there so fast towards Naruto, but Naruto caught him midway. He is so strong, Jigen was thinking in his mind. Naruto manifested his truth-seeking orb and then created them into the chakra rods and mobilized Jigen there. And then Naruto created a clone to be there. You are not a shinobi, Naruto said to Amato, but he has chakra. Naruto looked towards Code and said. Naruto moved so fast and then held Code with his neck. And then started absorbing chakra from him. Naruto absorbed most of the chakra from Code like nothing, and then Naruto turned him into the chakra fruit too. Don't move from here, I will come back. Naruto already sensed that Ishichi has forced Jigen to come out. He had only a day in which he can change the body or he will die permanently, and then he would have to wait for taking control over Kawaki's body. He emerged from Jigen and then he tried to take out the truth-seeking orb from his body, and then Naruto's clone punched him. Naruto substituted with his clone, and now Naruto's clone was with Amato and the real Naruto was in front of Ishichi Otsutsuki. What the hell is this? I have never seen that strong person in my whole life. Even Otsutsukis are struggling in front of him, Amato was thinking in his mind. The battle between Ishichi and Naruto started. Ishichi was attacking on Naruto with his visual prowess, but Naruto was dodging them like nothing, and even Ishichi's chakra rods Naruto was dodging. Ishichi attacked on Naruto in the taijutsu, but because of his abilities Naruto was able to see his movements and his attacks. And Naruto was even able to see his chakra network so clearly. Naruto was beating Ishichi Otsutsuki all by himself. After beating him for few minutes, Naruto sealed Ishichi with his gracious deity gates and then attacked on Ishichi with a compressed Rasengan which had more chakra than a massive Rasengan. In one hit Naruto had injured Ishichi. Naruto created a creator there and went in front of Ishichi and then turned him into the chakra fruit fully and then sealed the two. So who is left now? Naruto said. But there was nothing, but still Naruto was able to sense the Otsutsuki cells there. Naruto went towards Amato. So talk now and give me one reason to not to kill you, Naruto said to Amato. I can do something which will help you, Amato said to Naruto. Well, I am listening, Naruto said to Amato. I can get rid of the karma Kawaki your adopted son has, Amato said. I can do it too myself. I can absorb all the chakra of that Otsutsuki from his body and then his DNA will be Otsutsuki, but he will be free from karma, Naruto said to Amato. But I can get rid of karma, but he will be able to use all the abilities he got from the Ishichi Otsutsuki and he will become complete Otsutsuki level, Amato said to Naruto. Now this is the thing I can use, Naruto said to Amato. And what else you can do for me, Naruto asked. I have the Otsutsuki cells left from an Otsutsuki even stronger than Ishichi Otsutsuki. Well, I can make 1 or 2 shinobis Otsutsuki level shinobis like normal. They will be just Otsutsuki, nothing except their DNA, and they can become so strong they will get Otsutsuki abilities, Amato said to Naruto. Very well, then I am not getting any bad feeling from you and any evil intention from you, so I can use that, Naruto said. So what you want? Tell me. I can sense feelings too, Naruto said to Amato. I just want a house in Hidden Leaf and the promise of security from the strongest shinobi of the plane, and everybody knows you never go back on your words once you said anything, Amato said to Naruto. Naruto took him to the Hidden Leaf. From the Otsutsuki cells Amato created a prosthetic arm for Kawaki. And then Naruto called Kawaki there. Kawaki saw Amato there and he has become so angry that he wanted to kill Amato. Father, how could you do that to me? Kawaki asked. What do you mean by that? Naruto asked Kawaki. Nobody is going to hurt. I am here with you, Naruto said to Kawaki and ruffled his hairs and told him to sit there. Kawaki sat with Amato and then Amato get rid of the karma seal on Kawaki's body, and then Amato told Kawaki that he can use all the abilities from the Ishichi without losing control over his body. This is why I bring him here, Naruto said to Kawaki. Thanks, Father, Kawaki said to Naruto. For doing this I gave him the citizenship of the Hidden Leaf, so you will not behave badly with him, Naruto said to Kawaki. Yes, Father, Kawaki said to Naruto. Give me your words, Naruto said. I give you my words that I will not behave badly with him until he will try to do anything wrong, Kawaki said to Naruto. So do you know what it means to give the words, especially when you are my son? Naruto asked. That I will be on my words even in case of the life and death, Kawaki said to Naruto. And then Boruto and Himawari reached there and then Amato injected Otsutsuki cells into them. Naruto held them both with his hands and then controlled their pain and the Otsutsuki cells in their bodies. Their DNA started turning into Otsutsuki. Boruto and Himawari started getting stronger. Naruto was maintaining that into their body, and for doing this Naruto was using his own life force to control their power. In 1 hour Boruto and Himawari become strong like Otsutsuki. Their bodies had become like Otsutsuki and now they had to train that. Naruto gave them both chakra too. Because of that Otsutsuki cells and Naruto's divine chakra, Boruto awakened the another Jogan too. And Himawari Byakugan's skills turned into Tensegan with the Otsutsuki cells and Naruto's divine chakra. Naruto did all that with his strong life force. Naruto even shared his life force with his kids. Because of using so much chakra, especially the life force, Naruto became a little weak. I have not expected that Lord 7th you have even made them stronger than a normal shinobi, but I guess it caused you so much life force to make them this strong, Amato said to Naruto. And then Shikamaru took Amato with him and gave him house in the Leaf Village and work at the lab in Konoha. Naruto gathered a good amount of chakra and then teleported to his house. Kawaki, Boruto and Himawari left towards the house behind Naruto. Now they all three were feeling power inside them. Kawaki got the Kokugan like Ishichi. It took Naruto 3 days to wake up. When he woke up he saw Tsunade, Jiraiya and Sakura there. Itachi, Obito and Sasuke was waiting outside the room. In his absence Shikamaru was handling all the works of the Hokage office and he used to come to check Naruto too. When Naruto woke up he went out the room with Himawari as his arms, she was too worried for her father. Boruto and Kawaki was relaxed now too. Sasuke and Itachi saw Kawaki and Boruto there and then sensed strong chakra from them both. They both understood what had happened to them. And then they both have sensed a strong life force from Himawari too. Now Sasuke had an idea that they all three can even surpass him too, and he was smiling towards Naruto that he was doing so good for his family. So what has happened? Tsunade asked Naruto. Nothing. When we were getting rid of Kawaki's karma I hold his hand to control his body and then pain and the chakra in his body, and then after that I gave Hima and Boruto some of my chakra. For doing that I had to give them my life force too so that they can control that chakra, Naruto said to Sasuke and Itachi. So that means I can give my chakra to my daughter? Sasuke asked. Yes, you can do it, Naruto said to Sasuke, but you will have to share your strong life force to them. My kids were able to handle them because they inherited my strong life force, and since Kurama was in my body and I got a lot of chakra and the life force from him, they both inherited that from. And about Kawaki, he has a strong life force because he used to be a Otsutsuki vessel who was as strong as Kagaya or little less than her, or I maybe feel that because I am stronger than before, Naruto said to Sasuke. Itachi smiled towards Naruto because the same thing he had done to make his brother strong and went through the pain himself. Sasuke noticed that and smiled. I can see this is not happening for the first time, it has already happened. My elder brother did it to make me strong, Sasuke said. Really, Uncle Itachi, you did that? Sarada asked Itachi. No, I was wrong, I should have trained him myself. If I would have trained him on my own I would have made him stronger than me, Itachi said to Sarada. So that means you can make me stronger than Lord 7th? Sarada asked Itachi. Yes, for sure he can do it, Naruto said to Sarada and smiled towards her. Or either you can train with your uncle Hokage, Naruto said to Sarada. Really, Lord 7th, will you train me? Sarada asked. Yes, I was thinking about to start their training. If Shikamaru, Itachi or Sasuke will become the next Hokage, I would like to train students, Naruto said. Are you really thinking about that, Naruto? Sasuke shockingly asked Naruto. Yes, I would like to do it. I achieved my dream and now Preve Sage has become old, so I was thinking that there should be a teacher like him. I was to spread his teaching to the world, Naruto said. Really, Naruto, you will do it? Jiraiya asked Naruto. Yes, the reason I am this strong, you are the main reason. You are not just a teacher to me, you are like a family member to me, Naruto said. Jiraiya shocked to hear that. Looks like you are not hearing this for the first time in your life, Naruto said. Yes, the first time Minato said to me that I was like a family member to him. He said that I was more like a father to him, and this is the reason I am your godfather, Jiraiya said. He was smiling, he was emotional, so happy. Everybody has seen his wet eyes. You deserve that position if you were like father to my dad. And that makes you my grandson, Jiraiya said and laughed. Yes, by that you will be my grandfather and these kids are your great-grandchildren. And that means you have become so old, Jiraiya, you should die now, Tsunade said to Jiraiya and laughed so hard. And that makes you the so old as me because we are the same age, Jiraiya said and laughed. I will live longer than you, I am a senju, Tsunade said to Jiraiya. And I am a sage, I have strong life force than you, Jiraiya said. You think, Tsunade said. Stop it, you both are fighting like kids, you shouldn't be doing this. Himawari came between them and said to the. Everybody laughed at this. And then in the Hokage office, first Naruto offered that job to Shikamaru, but Shikamaru was a lazy genius, that's why he rejected that offer, and then Naruto said to Itachi to become the next Hokage. What, you really want me to become Hokage? I don't think I am able to this, Itachi said. Everybody knows in the village that there is no shinobi more capable than you in the whole village, even me too is not as capable as you to become Hokage, Naruto said to Itachi. I think you should accept that position, Itachi, so that you can change the Uchiha clan, and I think you should marry too so that you can restore your clan, Obito said. Itachi took the seat of Hokage. I think you should make more babies so that your clan get restored more, Obito said to Sasuke. Sakura was there with Tsunade. She blushed at that. I already have 3 kids. If I hadn't I would have done it too, Naruto said. Hinata was too shy. Her face was red. She hid behind Naruto after hearing that. I guess Hinata you are still that shy, Tsunade said to Hinata. After that day Naruto started training the kids of the Hidden Leaf. Itachi was managing the village as Hokage. Naruto trained his kids for 3 years without any problem of incident. In those 3 years Sarada awakened and mastered the 3 Tomo Sharingan and learned about the Byakuga seal. She had become stronger than Sakura with the precision of Sharingan. She had become faster than Sakura too. Mitsuki had fully controlled the Sage Mode with the help of Naruto. In 3 years Kawaki learned to control all of his abilities. He awakened the Byakugan in his other eye too and mastered it. Boruto mastered the abilities of Jogan with the help of Naruto and he learned all the chakra natures. And then he even learned the flying Rijin technique and merged it with his Jogan. That means he can teleport to the place he has seen before, or he can sense just like Minato but without kunai. He just need to pinpoint the location and then teleport there. It took him 2 years to master them with the help of his clones. Himawari learned to control the Tensegan and the Byakugan since she was just a kid, so for her safety Naruto entrusted her with half of Kurama's chakra. And then Kurama awakened the consciousness in her body to just like he was in Naruto's body. But since Naruto gave her the Kurama's chakra and merged him with Himawari's soul, that means Kurama and Himawari was tied to each other's soul. That means stronger than Naruto used to be in his childhood. Boruto started learning about the Sage Mode as Naruto. Naruto trained so many kids with his techniques. Naruto increased their chakra stamina and the strength Naruto used to train kids. Kids started coming to train with Naruto from all over the all shinobi nations, and Naruto used to polish their skills and their hearts. One day when Naruto was training teaching kids, an Otsutsuki reached there to consume Naruto's chakra because he sensed so much chakra from Naruto. Naruto sensed a strong chakra from him. Naruto was shocked to sense his chakra. He knew that he would have to fight him on his own, but he cannot fight there. If you really want to fight them, we will have to go somewhere else. I don't want those kids to get hurt, Naruto said. I just want your chakra. I don't care where I will get that chakra, but in case you will lose I will destroy and consume all the chakra from your planet, that Otsutsuki said to Naruto. That Otsutsuki was hundreds of times stronger than Kagaya or Ishichi. He summoned another dimension around then. It was the same feeling Naruto had going in front of Kagaya for the first time, and now it was even worse than that. After a long time Naruto was getting scared of someone because the whole world was on the stake. The fight begun and then Naruto sensed that they were out of the earth. It was not a dimension, it was another planet. Naruto entered the Sage Mode and got ready for the fight. That Otsutsuki started attacking on Naruto. He was controlling nature like nothing, punching Naruto so hard, even pulling out the rocks and attacking on Naruto so hard. Naruto was breaking those rocks and then he started pulling the mountains to attack on Naruto. He threw some mountains on Naruto. Naruto was using so much chakra to counter and break those mountains coming towards him. And then he came towards Naruto and the taijutsu battle started. He was punching Naruto and Naruto was flying back with the strength on those punches. Even Naruto was breaking the mountains after getting hit on them. He is so strong, how can I win against him? Naruto was thinking in his mind. I will have to use everything I got, Naruto thought in his mind. Naruto deactivated his gravity seals and then attacked on him even faster than that, but Naruto was still not able to match his speed. And then Naruto entered the Kurama chakra mode too, but still Naruto was getting beaten by that Otsutsuki. I am Shinigami Otsutsuki, even Otsutsuki calls me the Angel of Death. I never lose any fight, Shinigami Otsutsuki said to Naruto. Naruto was using so much chakra to try to go on par with him. Naruto was losing chakra so fast. Naruto, I have something to check out, but you will have to absorb as much as Sage Jutsu chakra you can absorb, Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto started absorbing more chakra than he normally uses to do. He even broke the limit. He absorbed nature energy more than 10 times, and then Kurama started the Baryon mode with a high burning stronger force, which was taking Kurama level chakra in just few seconds. Kurama was just using the chakra for the Baryon mode. Naruto moved so fast then and started attacking on Shinigami. Naruto's power was more than Shinigami. Because he was using so much chakra and nuclear fission to get that power. Their power level was so up that they were sending each other kilometers away with their sheer punches. Naruto was punching Shinigami so hard that he too was flying back kilometers away from there. They came out of that planet while fighting. Naruto was absorbing so much chakra from the nature. But since he reached out of the planet, Naruto now was not able to absorb chakra from the nature. Shinigami was punching Naruto so hard they reached fighting and flaying in the sunlight, close to sun, not too close, but where the solar energy was more than on a planet. Naruto and Kurama's chakra was about to end up fully. Naruto and Kurama were at the end of their chakra. Naruto was just floating there and trying to gather courage and the chakra in his body so that he can do the last try to protect the earth from Shinigami Otsutsuki. It's been 20 minutes. Naruto was fighting Shinigami Otsutsuki in the Sage Baryon mode. You were the one can become the next threat to me, so I came there to erase or remove that threat, Shinigami said to Naruto. So you were not there for my chakra, you were there to kill me, Naruto said. Exactly, there is no one in the universe who is stronger than me. I am the destroyer and I even killed the protector of the universe, you the closest to nature. There are your variants in the other universes, but first I will devour you and then I will conquer the universe, and with your power I will absorb the power of this universe fully, and then I will kill all the versions of you in every universe, because most of the variant of you have killed any Otsutsuki in their lives, Shinigami said to Naruto. Naruto was shocked to hear about that. His body was burning, he was feeling pain, his cells were trying to heal them with the left energy as he trained them to heal on themselves by the energy. So this was our end, Kurama. Have you ever thought that we both will end up like this? Naruto said to Kurama. So are you thinking to give up? Kurama said to Naruto. I will not give up till my last breath, Naruto said to Kurama. Then give him our final blow and then let's die together as we lived together for those many years, Naruto said to Naruto. You know that my powers and conscious will be reborn in Himawari, Kurama said to Naruto. Yes, I know about it and I want you to take care of my little girl, Naruto said to Kurama. Don't worry, I will do it, Kurama said to Naruto and smiled towards Naruto. Naruto got ready to fight with the last ounce of his chakra. He was barely able to float in the space. Shinigami saw that Naruto was again got ready to fight. He moved towards Naruto faster than light and then punched Naruto, and Naruto flew back kilometers away from there. More close to sun, more close to solar energy. It will last few seconds only, Naruto. In that much time you will have to injure or kill him, Kurama said to Naruto, and then Naruto went into the Baryon mode. These few seconds are the hope for the earth and the whole universe, Kurama said to Naruto. Naruto awaked the truth-seeking orb and created a sword made up of the truth-seeking orb. Naruto moved so fast towards Shinigami and pierced his heart with all of his strength, but Shinigami again punched Naruto with his chakra-enhanced fist. Naruto flew back so many kilometers away from there, more clone to pure solar energy. Now Naruto and Kurama was about to die, his cells were trying to heal them. Shinigami was heading towards Naruto to devour his body. And then boom, all of a sudden Naruto's cells started using the solar energy to heal themselves. Naruto's chakra points were burning with the solar energy. Kurama left from inside Naruto fully. Naruto was about to die fully when his cells started gathering the solar energy in his body. And Naruto again got ready to give the final blow to Shinigami, but his body started getting charged with solar energy. It was looking like Naruto was burning, but from the inside Naruto's chakra points were burning, his every cell of the body burning but giving him energy to Naruto so that he can fight. Naruto was in so much pain but still got ready to fight. Naruto had become the Solar Sage and the Nature Sage. Naruto started fighting against Shinigami again. After few minutes of the fight, Shinigami figured out that Naruto was taking energy from the sun itself, so he took beating Naruto away from the sun. Naruto's eyes were like the sun, a solar pattern were in his both the eyes. But as much as Naruto was going away from the sun, his one eye's brightness fading away, it was looking like a sun was getting cold. Naruto's energy level was again fading. Naruto was bleeding and floating in the space. Even after I did my best to protect the earth, Dad, but I was not able to save the earth. Soon I will be joining you at the other side, but it is sad with all that power I was not able to protect the earth and the universe, Naruto was thinking in his mind. He wasn't able to move from his able. He was thinking how he was able to live in the space since that much time without air to breath. Now Naruto's breathing was stopped a long ago when he lost his all of the chakra as he entered the solar energy. Shinigami came towards Naruto and trying to absorb Naruto's body. But he was running low on energy to absorb the beings like, so he was going towards the earth to absorb chakra from other beings. Now it is on the kids if they can do it. Sorry Dad, I was not able to protect your grandchildren. Even in his last moments Naruto was thinking about his people, his kids and others. And then Naruto's body started getting charged with the energy of universe itself. The universe itself chose him to become the protector of the universe. Now Naruto's body was started getting filled with universe energy. His one eyes turned into a cool star and he got covered in a cloak made up of the solar energy and the universal cosmic energy. Naruto started glowing like a fusing on burning sun and the star. Naruto's had the red chakra cloak over his body and then Naruto attacked sensed Shinigami's chakra and then teleported there and then attacked on him. Since Shinigami didn't have so much chakra left in his body, so now Naruto was dominating him so badly, and after beating him so badly Naruto injured him badly, and then Naruto used his so much energy and then turned him into the chakra fruit, and then Naruto sealed that chakra into his storage seal, and then because of losing all of his life force and even the last ounce of his chakra, Naruto's body disintegrated into the universe. Naruto was now merged with the space. His consciousness was alive but his body was disintegrated. Naruto was in a void now full of darkness, a timeless dimension for a lot of time. On the earth everybody thought that Naruto was no more. Shinobis of the Hidden Leaf were training so hard to protect their village and their homes from the Otsutsukis. They were getting ready for them because Otsutsuki can come back to the earth. Hinata was broken because Naruto was no more on the earth now. It has been 3 years on the earth. Naruto had died. Whole village was sad at the time of Naruto's death. An Otsutsuki came to the earth to drain Earth's all the chakra from the earth. His name was Kuroshiki. He was outside the village. Kawaki, Boruto, Sarada and Himawari reached there to stop him. Sasuke reached there too. Sarada and Mitsuki was there too. Itachi and Obito was there too. Kawaki, Himawari and Boruto was fighting against Kuroshiki, but he was so strong. Kawaki was in his full Otsutsuki form and Boruto was in his full Otsutsuki form with both the Jogan on. He was teleporting so fast but still Kuroshiki was able to sense him too. Sasuke attacked on him too, but Kuroshiki injured Sasuke so hard he was about to die. Himawari was trying to heal him but Sasuke stopped him. Sarada saw Sasuke nearly died. She awakened her Manjutsu Sharingan and then Sasuke told him to take his both the eyes. Sasuke gave his all the chakra he had got from the Sage of Six Paths. Sasuke gave it to Sarada and even his all chakra he gave that to Sarada. Sarada got the M's in her one eye and she got the 6 Tomo Rinnegan in her left eye. She healed herself with her Byakuga seal. Himawari was attacking on Kuroshiki with the tailed beast bomb, but he was able to absorb the tailed beat bombs like nothing. Then she attacked on him with her truth-seeking orb. Kuroshiki attacked on them with a powerful jutsu. Only few shinobis were not injured so bad, only those who had the healing abilities, and the rest was badly injured. Himawari and Sarada started healing others. They were about to exhaust all of their chakra, and on the other side now Kawaki and Boruto was injured badly. "Dad, we are not able to save them all," Himawari was saying. "Dad," she yelled so hard. "If Dad was here nobody would have been able to do it," Boruto was thinking in his mind. On the another side of the universe Naruto was meditating. He just woke and healed fully. It took her body to recover fully from a last alive cell. It was absorbing energy from the universe and creating Naruto's body. Since Naruto was reborn from the last cell and then cosmic level energy, this time his body was even stronger than of an Otsutsuki. He woke up, his chakra was not full, and then he ate all the chakra fruits he had. And controlled all that chakra into his own body, and then he absorbed the nature energy in that void. Naruto sensed his kids from the another end of the universe, and he had the ability can see anything from anywhere in the planet, which he got from the Ada's Senrigan. Because of having cosmic sage mode and the awareness, Naruto sensed the chakra of his kids and saw them. Naruto saw that his kids were in the problem and Otsutsuki were there to drain all the chakra. After getting the cosmic awareness, Naruto got to know that he was there since last 3 years in that void, but the time runs different there. It was timeless dimension, but it was like 300 years on the earth the time he spent there to get his body back. After sensing that chakra, Naruto teleport there directly to the battlefield. Kuroshiki saw Naruto in an orange chakra cloak. His aura was so strong. Boruto saw Naruto. He was shocked to see Naruto there. "Where were you, Dad?" Boruto asked Naruto. "I will tell you later," Naruto said to Boruto, "but you did good to save our home," Naruto said to Boruto and put a hand on his shoulder and then healed him fully. And then Kawaki came towards Naruto. "Father," Kawaki said. "Good work, kid," Naruto said to Kawaki and then healed him too. Kuroshiki was thinking why Naruto was not paying attention towards him. Naruto went towards Himawari and Sarada. "Dad, I was not able to protect all of them." She was shocked to see Naruto there but nervously said that to Naruto. Naruto healed him fully and then healed Sarada too. Naruto turned back and then looked towards Kuroshiki. "So you came here to drain the chakra from Earth and you hurt my kids," Naruto said to Kuroshiki. Naruto the next moment was in front of Kuroshiki. Naruto charged a Rasengan made up cosmic energy and then hit Kuroshiki so hard. What the hell was that? Kuroshiki was thinking in his mind. And then the next moment Naruto was in front of him before he can heal himself. Naruto turned him into the chakra fruit. And then ate that chakra fruit and fully controlled that chakra even while moving. All of them were shocked to see Naruto doing that like nothing. How did he do that? Itachi was thinking in his mind. Naruto saw the destroyed village and all the villagers were outside the village into the shelters. Itachi called all the villagers towards him and all the shinobis too. Naruto created thousands of clones to heal everybody on the battlefield, and then Naruto looked towards the village. Naruto was now able to control matter now with that much power. Naruto pointed his hand towards the village and then the land there started moving on. It is on. Naruto created the plane there for the village. So how you want me to make the village? Naruto asked Itachi. Itachi thought Naruto was thinking how he wanted to build the village. Itachi showed him the map of the village he wanted to make. Naruto made a hand sign and then woods started coming out the land, and in few minutes Naruto created more than 1,000 houses for the people of the village. And then Naruto used the earth style to create a boundary wall around the leaf village. And then he said sage art deep forest emergence and then created the forest around the Konoha, and now whole leaf village was surrounded by the forest. Everybody was shocked to see that. Hinata came there to meet with Naruto. She was shocked to see Naruto. Tears were in her eyes. She was angry with Naruto that he left her alone without telling him and for that much time. She went towards Naruto and hugged him. It is okay my Byakugan princess, Naruto said to Hinata. She was not in very good condition. She was depressed because she lost Naruto. His whole family Sarada and Sakura were there too. Sakura was trying to heal Sasuke who was about to die. He was at the last brink of the death. Naruto put his hand on him and healed him in few seconds, and then Naruto saw that Sasuke didn't have the Sharingan and then Rinnegan in his eyes. Itachi gave Naruto the pair of Sharingan which he got from the Sarada. Naruto took back the Manjutsu Sharingan and the Rinnegan from Sarada and transplanted that into Sasuke back and healed him. What are you doing, Naruto? Itachi tried to ask. And then Naruto transplanted Sarada's eyes into her eyes and then healed her. Naruto put him hand on Sarada's head and gave her some chakra, and after getting that chakra she awakened the Rinnegan in her both the eyes. How is he doing that? His aura is even stronger than the Sage of 6 he killed an Otsutsuki, tens of times stronger than a Shiki or Kagaya. Sasuke was thinking in his mind. So what happened? Where were you? Itachi asked. When I fought with Shinigami Otsutsuki I was about to die, and then my cells absorbed the solar energy within the Baryon mode, and then again while fighting with Shinigami we went far away from the sun. I was not able to get the solar energy, and then universe itself gave me energy and I became the cosmic sage. Since the last protector of the earth died by the hand of Shinigami and there was no protector, so I have become the new protector of this universe. Everybody get shocked to hear that. Hinata smiled after seeing Naruto's face, and she was holding Naruto's hand. Why it took you so much time to come back? Sasuke asked. After winning against Shinigami my body disintegrated fully and my consciousness merged with the universe. And my only cells which was not dead because of that cosmic energy absorbed the cosmic energy and started forming my body again. It took 300 years to that cell to make my body. Really, it took you 300 years to regenerate fully? Naruto nodded at that. So how did you know that we were getting attacked? When I woke up, recovered my chakra and ate the chakra fruit, I had to replenish all of my chakra and then my body itself cells started getting the cosmic energy, Naruto said. And then I sensed my kids in trouble and sensed an Otsutsuki here. Really, you sensed us from another dimension? Boruto asked. I was in the void when I woke. It is at the different end of the universe, Naruto said to them. What? They were shocked to hear that. Really, you are saying that you sensed us from the end of the universe? Sasuke asked Naruto. Yes, it's true, Naruto said, and then left from there with his family, and in the next morning Naruto was sitting outside the village gate in a ground. Naruto created a big tree and that ground was sitting there. Naruto was sensing all the beings on all the planets in the universe. He was able to see all of them. Naruto created the clones of his consciousness and then sent all of them and handled all the Otsutsuki with evil intentions in 1 hour and then devoured their chakra like nothing. Naruto had a light smile on his face. He was sitting under that tree. After few days in the morning, Naruto was sitting under the tree teaching kids the legion he learned from Jiraya. He was telling them about the peace, kindness, mercy. Hinata was just looking at his face. What happened? Naruto asked her. The light in you, Naruto-kun, is more bright now. You are a sun with a bright light with the calmness of cold star, Hinata said to Naruto. A kid asked Naruto, I have heard that you killed the destroyer. Yes, that's true. I did it to protect my people. Always remember, if you will fight to protect others you will become strong, Naruto said. After few minutes Himawari, Boruto and Kawaki reached there. Himawari sat beside Naruto. So dad's still teaching basics to kids? Boruto asked. These are not basics, these are the values. We have checked and we helped all the people needed help, Father Kawaki said to Naruto. Good work son, Naruto said to Kawaki. My cute little princess, you have grown up looking like the Byakugan princess like your mother, Naruto said to Himawari. They all were smiling together. Hinata was looking towards her kids and Naruto when they were training. They have become strong, Hinata said to Naruto. Yes, more than me I guess at their age, Naruto said. A leaf came towards Naruto flying in Naruto's hand. It was the nature who helped me to be who I am today. It was the wood a tree taught me to help others. The will of fire and the will of that tree and the wood will always live on in my heart, Naruto said to Hinata and smiled towards her. And after that he went to protect the universe from other threats. He used to come to Earth to live with his family when he was not protecting the universe. A kid who was not even able to protect himself became the protector of the universe. So this was the tale of a gutsy ninja and my godson, the strongest Hokage of the leaf, Naruto Uzumaki Jiraiya said. Wow, kids said and happily left from there. This is the story where Naruto had the release. Hope you like the series. I have got some suggestion from a friend about the wood style. I will mention his name in description. Thanks for your suggestions, brother. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. You are watching Sage What Ifs. Stay tuned.